One thing women or mothers need to recognize is you need to recognize the season you are in. I give you an instance. For myself, I came to a place where I was like, you know what? I'm going to be taking one day in a month. I started it last month actually. I had planned last year that I'm going to take 24 hours to myself. I know it sounds selfish, but I mean, if I can find someone to delegate what I'm supposed to do in that 24 hours, I just want to go somewhere with myself, with my thoughts. Now, she can't afford to do that right now because I mean, she has probably a 2-year-old. So she has to recognize the season she's in. But there are other ways, like Vicky said. First of all, join a community. A lot of times we feel that, oh, we are the only person going through this, and all that. There are people that have 5 children, 6 children, 7 children. Though in her own case, she did not plan. So you meet someone in that community who now tells you, okay, look, I have 3 sets of twins. This is how I do it. And all that. So she can draw support from those communities. And then going to see a movie. Like, I mean, if you can get someone to watch for a space of how many hours, sometimes I do it. I just go I'm not watching on the phone. I go to watch a movie all by myself. You can go, painting is therapeutic. There's a place on Marian where, people paint and all that. Just find what works for you. Because one of the reasons why we get really stressed is you're all up in someone's face every day. There's no time to yourself. There's no mindfulness. There's no time to read. So you have to intentionally, because like Vicky said, you cannot show up for them if you are stressed. So you have to find a way, because your going away is not being selfish. You're going away so that you can be better for them. So delegate what can be delegated. The things that you have to do absolutely by yourself, you do it. But the things that you can delegate, please, so that you will not lose your mind, delegate them. Just Pastor Mildred Okonkwo said once that women, take care of yourself. That if you die, the man will marry somebody else and then your children will become natural house help to the next woman. Life moves on. There was a story I heard. This lady was pregnant. She was home alone with I don't know how many children. Her BP was high. She went to the hospital. They were like, your BP is too high. We need to admit you immediately. And the woman was like, no, there's nobody in the house with the children. In my mind, I'm thinking, what happened to their father? This is an emergency situation. She insisted they had to let her go. That woman went back home and slept and never woke up. So life will move on without you. If you need to take a break, please take a break. Take a break, So she has to find what works for her in her situation and, go out with friends. Find what works for you. Is it movie, go out with friends, whatever it is, but do something so you can show up better for the family.